What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Small Creator Unfiltered, where we go behind the scenes of Small Creator Studio and just basically have conversations about being a small creator in that hashtag small creator life. So one of the things that I want to talk about today is something I experienced this week. I pay for the pro version of ChatGPT, and I try to use it here and there to give me some ideas. Honestly, if you're not using AI at this point, at least in some regard, then I think eventually you're going to fall behind. Even Hollywood's realizing that. So um, I've been talking about ChatGPT about various aspects, but one of the things that it really, I guess, changed my mind on this week was the fact that instead of focusing on one video or one viral video, and not only that, but basically putting all of your energy and all of your mindset into one specific video, start thinking about the library that you're building instead of specifically the video. Now, a lot of you guys have heard about the concept of you got to hit, say, 100 videos. In fact, I did one of my earlier videos. I did the one video hack, which tries to debunk or dispute the 100 video myth, which basically says that if you do multiple takes over and over again, then you can get the same experience from doing 100 videos. I mean, honestly, I don't really think that's accurate. I do think that going through the entire production setup over creating ideas over 100 videos is more valuable, but cool video idea. Anyways, so we've all heard of that concept of you got to do 100 videos. But you know, 50 videos to 150 is the range that people most usually will start to seek, get monetization. And whenever you put your energy into one single video completely, for a moment, I want you to think back for the last video that you might have done. All right. Think about the amount of planning that you did for it. Maybe it was none. Maybe it was an insane amount of planning. Maybe you sat down and you wrote the script. It took you an hour to write the script, set up the lights, thought about all the transitions and the hook, and 100 other different things that you thought about to go into this perfect video that you invested your time and soul and possibly even money into. And then you posted it or uploaded it. And of course, like most small creators, right? Because hashtag small creator life, I'm right there with you. What happened next, right? It depends on your audience size and your niche and a bunch of other things, but generally speaking, most of the time, not a lot happened after that, unless you had a really good idea and it just went viral. Most of the time, you're going to get, maybe 100 views, 200 views, whatever the case may be, and maybe 1,000, and then it's going to die off. Because, side note, I've noticed that YouTube basically will actively push your video for about 3 to 4 days. And if it hasn't created a following after about 3 days or so, it's going to stop pushing your video. So after about 3 days, you might see some growth, and then it's going to taper off. And what's the feeling that you feel after that, right? You say to yourself, I've spent all this time planning and investing and filming and editing and holy crap, a lot of editing, and just to get what, like 100 views, right? And in the back of your mind, I'm sure you have been trained and you've been coached that you need to just power through it, and eventually it's going to click for you. But I guess the message I'm trying to bring out is don't worry as much about creating the perfect video for the first 50 videos. Now, I know that this sounds like the same message that you hear all the time, which, by the way, all YouTube is just regurgitated information, in case you guys haven't figured that out. But I know this is something you probably heard. Don't worry about the perfection of your first couple of videos, but I want you to look at it from like an even larger perspective. Your videos should be like, your focus should be the wide range of, like, what are my next 25 videos going to be? What are my next 50 videos going to be? Not what is my next video or my next 2 videos, what are they going to be? Now, I'm not discounting the fact that you should probably invest some energy into making sure your next video is the best it can be. But instead, say to yourself, I've got 25 to 50 videos that I'm going to be pushing out that are going to teach me incrementally on each one. And I'm building a library. Worst case scenario, and I've mentioned this before in my previous videos on the main channel, Small Creator Studio. You can always delete it. That's the thing, is like, if it doesn't do well or you think that it's horrible, and you messed up on it, you can always delete it and redo it. And that's kind of the beauty of the system, is quantity over quality to some degree, right? I'm not saying throw quality out the window, but by just basically knocking them out over and over again, you're going to develop the skills that you need to get more quickly, right? Instead of stressing and spending all that time and, like I said, even money on making the next video perfect and then waiting to see how it goes and it doesn't do well, you spent all that stress and time into a video, one video or two, three, four, whatever it is, as opposed to, hey, I've got a catalog I need to build and I don't need to invest my time and energy and money into how can I tell a story? How can I tell 20 stories? How can I tell 50 stories? And just for the first 20, 25, 50, call it 100, whatever. Just, hashtag Mr. Beast, whatever. For the first 100 videos, just put stuff out, right? And those small incremental improvements. So I guess that's the kind of concept that I learned from ChatGPT, because it was the base of the way it went down was I was talking about what was important for the next video for me, which, by the way, is going to be, we're going to get started here pretty soon, probably this weekend, on filming the, I'm looking over to the side because that's where we're going to film it. Yeah, it's going to be the fitness studio build. So 5 episodes of the fitness studio build. But I was asking it for input on that, and it basically told me, sure, over the long run, you can make X number of money on, because I'm probably like you guys, I want to get monetized at some point too. But it said you can make X number of money on this video, second, third, and fourth, and fifth. But instead of looking at it like that, this ChatGPT talking, why don't you look at it like this series plus this series plus this series over a month? How many views do they bring in collectively as a library? So in conclusion, that's what I want you guys to consider going forward, is what does your library look like? What does your perspective look like now? And should you be changing your perspective over to more of a library mindset instead of a video by video mindset? So tell us about your videos, your channel, and we'll support you guys in the comment section. We're all in this together, and make sure you come by next time. I'm gonna live to my advice from today, and I am literally going to basically hit the pause or record button, stop on my computer here, and actually on my camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and just start another video, another content, another topic. And I may just go ahead and upload 3 or 4 videos within a couple of days. I know that's taboo. We don't do that. But my objective, or my goal, my exercise, is to build a library on this specific channel, Small Creator Unfiltered. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to hit pause, stop recording, and just do another one. But yeah, you guys do that too. And hit the sub button, all that kind of fun stuff. Leave a comment so we can hang out and be creators together. And I'm going to hit pause, and I'll see you guys on the next one.